Hello, it's me.
As social restrictions, panic buying and eventual lockdown began to affect all of us, we were quick to put our COVID response plan into action. Our immediate concern was for one of the most vulnerable groups of our society, the rough sleepers. We appealed for donations for rough sleepers having to self-isolate, and also asked our supporters to urge our local authority to provide emergency accommodation for those rough sleepers suspected of contracting COVID. It didn't take long to see a huge increase in domestic abuse cases. Many women and children had fled their abusers with no personal possessions and were unable to go out for supplies. UKeff stepped up to support them with the provisions they needed and maintained regular contact with them. Our social media team publicised our contact details alongside those of domestic abuse support charities and the Oldham multi-agency Safeguarding Hub. For as long as possible, we continued to operate the Oldham Food Aid Hub at the Unitarian Chapel with a limited service for families, single women and children. Our efforts were covered in the local press, with a report describing us as a lifeline during lockdown. Eventually, we transferred the Food Aid Hub to our shop and offices on Yorkshire Street, where we operated an appointment system for collections and also a home delivery service. We experienced a huge increase in demand, and we were able to deliver to some of the most vulnerable in the community, such as single mothers, struggling families, and people awaiting benefits payments. Our food parcels provided over 1,200 meals every week, and we were able to combine deliveries with social well-being and welfare checks. We also set up weekly well-being sessions based at Alexandra Park to encourage exercise while social distancing. We received support from GMP Oldham and local businesses Spice Drive and Batty Halal Meat. We also worked in collaboration with iCare, BAME Connect, Project Choice and Real CIC.
Wanna say hello from the other side. I must have.
Our social media team posted regular multilingual COVID updates in addition to appeals to the wider public for support and donations.
Everything that I've done, when I call, I know that you'll always be there. Hello from the outside. I will never say goodbye.
We were allocated funding from Forever Manchester, B&M Stores and the Period Poverty Project. Plus countless donations came to us from local individuals, schools, churches, mosques and groups.
Hello from the other side. I must have cried 1,000 times. Wanna tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. When I call, I know that you'll always be there. Hello from the outside. I will never say goodbye, my Lord.
Local fundraisers Ibrahim and Ruth Major dedicated time to raising money for us, and two of our volunteers, Joan and Mrs. Morgan, joined Alex and Leanne for our annual Ramadan fundraising fast.
Thank you for that special love. Don't worry, 'cause we have love.
Eid food and gifts and Qurbani meat were distributed to struggling families and individuals. And at Christmas, we were able to deliver food parcels and gifts to those needing help. Our usual Christmas Day activities had to be amended due to COVID restrictions. Our priority was supporting the isolated, vulnerable and struggling. We publicised helpline numbers for different problems and invited anyone in need of a helping hand to register to come to the Unitarian Chapel. As we couldn't provide a sit-down meal, we prepared gift bags of treats and hot drinks and a takeaway hot meal.
For every everything that you've done. You saved me from life. It doesn't tear me apart anymore.
In total, in 2020, we provided over 71,000 meals and over £40,000 of financial aid.
Wanna tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. When I call, I know that you'll always be there. Hello from me.